Seattle is Amanda Knox's father, Kurt Knox. Mr. Knox, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having me.
You did not have your daughter for 4 years. Tell me, what has life been like since she's been back?
Very great, let me tell you. It's a huge relief to have her home, and she's actually doing very well, so it's very nice to see.
Did she have any idea just how much attention this case was getting in this country and around the world, for that matter?
In reality, no. I mean, she obviously was exposed to, you know, the camera sessions that took place in the courtroom, but she really got her first experience of how high profile this case has been during her brief press conference upon her return. But in reality, no.
What was the first thing that your daughter wanted to do when she got back?
Well, you know, she said it, you know, pretty clearly in her press statement, and that was really be with her family and friends, and that's what she's really been doing for the last few days, is just kind of reconnecting, and that's been really great to see. You
say that she's doing well. How is she adjusting? It's your daughter. You know her perhaps better than anyone. How would you describe the way she's adjusting to life back at home?
You know, it would appear that she, you know, really hasn't missed a step, you know, with the family and with her friends. You know, when she left, she has some cousins, twin cousins that were 1 year old, and now they're 5. And to watch them play together now, it's if, you know, she was never gone, and that's really great to see.
Have you seen any big changes in your daughter since she's been back, as opposed to when she was there before?
Well, you know, she's a lot happier, and you can see just a huge weight off her shoulders now that, you know, she was found completely innocent of all the charges. And, you know, it's kind of like people finally believed her, and that is a huge weight off your shoulders in this circumstance.
When she describes that ordeal to you, can you give us a sense of what she says to you?
Well, you know, when she has been home, we haven't really talked about, you know, what happened, and we really are looking forward. And, you know, so those types of conversations haven't taken place, but I'm sure they will over time. Yeah,
I wonder, after 4 years in talking to her, do you get the sense that even for her, it's hard for her to believe that she's actually home?
You know, I think she, you know, periodically still pinches herself, but, you know, just based on her emotional well-being right now, I think she feels that she is home, and she knows that this is over, and she's looking forward to the rest of her life now.
You talked about moving forward. What do you hope for your daughter down the road?
Well, you know, there's little milestones along the way. I know she wants to finish her degree from the University of Washington, and I know that, you know, she's got kind of a, quote, checklist for herself, but each of those things will kind of come as time passes, and we're really, you know, only about 72 hours since she's really been home.
And finally, Mr. Knox, this is the first weekend that you're going to have with your daughter in 4 years. Any big plans?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny. Every Saturday for the last 4 years, we've had a 10-minute phone call every Saturday morning, and it's going to be so nice to actually be with her when that phone call would normally take place. So that makes a really big difference, and we're really looking forward to it. It's kind of a little bit of a milestone, per se.
I'll bet. Kurt Knox joining us from Seattle. Once again, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.